Why would you do that?
Because we have to record an episode.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. The Rio Sandiero. It's been delayed. Oh, no. Anyway.
Okay, does anybody have any topics?
Not really, no.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, I could talk about the book for the 10,000th time.
Yeah, actually, genuinely, I never get tired about hearing about the book. So, oh my god, I just realized me and Brimby are hanging out together.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh wait!
Oh, that's bad. Welcome on in to Bark Bark Meow. We just got done washing the soot out of our fur. I don't know what happened there. We're down a broom though. If anybody can afford a broom, can pay us back, we'll pay you back. But
that'd be great.
Yeah, we need a broom.
A great time to plug our Patreon.
Our Patreon down in the description.
I can't afford.
Anyway, I'm your host, Misha B. Barkin.
I couldn't think of anything, but that was funny. Welcome back to Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Welcome back to Bitches Margarita.
Yo!
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 I had a thought at the beginning of season 3 where I was like, man, every single episode I want to come up with a different BBM thing. And then I just never did.
Damn it!
I know.
So good. Bitches Margarita.
Bitches, Brews, and Margarita.
Nice.
I can only think of Bones.
I kind of want to part. No, not Bones.
Bones. That was a show. What was that show even about?
Bones.
Oh my god, I
Dr.
watched
Bones.
that show crazy. No, she was not a
Bones.
I guess she might have had a doctorate, but she was
Probably.
She was an anthropologist.
Oh.
Working at the Smithsonian, partnering with the local FBI to uncover cold cases.
Okay, so there was FBI involvement. Got it.
Yeah, it was a crime show, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a drama. It was definitely a drama.
Hell yeah. Maybe I should have
that
watched
show.
it.
It's one of those. I love that show, but I love bad TV.
Is it bad TV?
Yeah, it's yeah.
I don't know. It ran for a while. For
that
bad
premise
TV.
sounds good.
Well, no, it's like
I gotta put the fidget
it's like
toys
bad
down.
TV the same way CSI is bad TV. Like a lot of crime shows follow that.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of, but it's easy after a long day of work. You feel kind of smart watching it.
Yeah,
even though it's like the dumbest shit ever.
I kept getting sorry. This has been living in my head rent free for 3 months. I kept getting ads for I think it was Chicago, LAP. It was some Los Angeles
Chicago Fire,
something like that.
Chicago. I get so many ads.
I don't think it was Chicago, but it was it was the police force, and there was a fucking meteor shower going on or some shit.
Yeah,
The top comment was sorry. The top comment was Avengers level threat versus the LAPD, and that's been living in my head rent free.
I love
and I don't
how
know why
funny
that's
you
so
think this is. This is
it's so stupid.
Yeah, so that's what I mean by bad TV. I've watched every single episode of Bones, but I've also eaten an entire bag of potato chips in one sitting.
Oh, fuck.
Sometimes while watching episodes of Bones.
You gotta mix the two, you know?
There's a Venn diagram here.
Yeah.
It's not always a bag of potato chips
eating
in one
chips
sitting and Bones, but it happened. At
It
least
did.
once.
Sometimes they cross, you know? Oh, I need to upload my stream schedule. Hold on.
I can't believe you said sometimes they crossed and then stream schedule and just
I
did
was
not
thinking
say
it.
The streams joke.
I didn't want to. I felt like it was low hanging fruit. I didn't want to say it.
It was so low hanging it fell to the ground and rotted, and I had to pick it up.
And you would try to take a bite of it.
You
yeah,
would.
If it would get me drunk, that'd be kind of cool.
We're holding you back.
I heard it ferments. It's fermenting. It's alcohol.
It's fermenting.
It's got to be alcohol.
Speaking of stream schedule, Misha, are you joining us Friday? Confirmed?
Yes, I am joining you Friday.
Okay.
So, did you hear what happened with that? I get a message from Seth saying, "Hey, Misha, would you like to join us Thursday?" And I was like,
"Oh,
cool. That's lit." No, this is still your fault. And I was like, "Cool, that's lit. That sounds like fun. I've never played Super Animal Royale. This should be fun." And so I get it all confirmed with Seth, and I'm like, "Oh, so I'm joining you guys Thursday." And Argo's like, "Thursday? I thought Solace said Friday." And so I was like, uh-oh. And I messaged Seth Let me pull up the messages, because I messaged Seth, and I'm like, hey, Argo's saying it was Friday? And Seth was like, yeah, Goot's right, I put the wrong day on my schedule. And then I said, hold up, because Solace told Argo Friday the 20th, which is Thursday and Friday. So you told him the wrong date, but the right day. And so we got that all figured out. We're doing this Friday after the Afterbark. So swap on over to Twitch.
Yeah, we're gonna be. I was gonna talk about that. Yeah, we have a hard cutoff at 8.
Yeah, I
6 your time.
I outed you, buddy. I was like, heard chef, what time? And she was like 6 p.m. And I just put like a Misha close-up shot of Misha's face. And I was like, Solace and I have the Afterbark from 5 to 6 PST, and he loves to yap, so we might be late.
No, I was literally going. My plan was, A, I forgot it's the Afterbark, but B, how do I keep forgetting that? Like, why do I keep scheduling stuff right up until the minute of I'm doing something else? I'm great at it. It's awesome. No,
That's an ADHD thing.
It is.
but the point being though is because I made that mistake, I was gonna tell you I'm dipping like 5 early or something.
Dipping
But
5
then you got
early.
invited too,
I did.
so we're just all dipping at the same time.
We are.
I'm just gonna have like while we're doing the Afterbark, I'm just gonna get all my streaming stuff set up and ready to go, and then it's gonna be end Afterbark, hot drop into stream.
Yeah. And I'm not
mean, you
streaming it this time, so I don't gotta do shit about that. I just get to join
Homie's
your
like,
guys'
I'm
streams.
gonna get Hobby Brained.
No. I want to lock in for Super Animal Royale. God, that's what I could talk about.
Love Super Animal Royale.
Locking in.
Been
You
playing
want to talk
Black
about
Ops.
Black Ops 7?
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going to. But
Remember that from the Afterbark or whatever.
been playing some Black Ops 7 this week. No, because I didn't touch Black Ops 7 till this weekend.
We talked about it though.
I think we talked about seeing like videos about it, and I was like, I have it on Game
Oh.
Pass, so I want to clarify to the masses, I did not spend money on this, but I have been playing Black Ops 7, and I have to admit the multiplayer's been pretty fun. I've been having fun with it.
You heard it here, folks.
I've heard
No.
the multiplayer's all right, but the campaign is really
The campaign is
really
poo-poo
bad.
stinky dog water. Real bad. Real rough.
Allegations are being made. Somebody said they went into the files and they found command prompts for AI that wrote basically the story for Black Ops 7. They're saying that it's not only AI assets that the whole damn show was basically ran it through AI.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm seeing on YouTube so many drama channels. Like the last 5 episodes of a bunch of YouTube drama channels are just this artist got caught tracing AI. This artist got caught tracing AI. And it's so fucking sad.
We
Bro,
have very different algorithms.
I want to make my damn video
It's-
about that, but there's another update as of yesterday, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Somebody posted a beware
I've
on Blue Sky. It's reached Blue
Wait.
been
Sky.
trying to like dude,
Wait,
that's
a moth dusky?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
talk about it.
Oh shit!
I've been posting them in the chat.
I know you have.
Wait, the
I
one
mean,
from
like-
the one from yesterday? Because there's nothing posted from yesterday.
No. There's
There's
a
one-
beware
the-
that's on Blue Sky now.
Yeah,
I didn't.
posted
Neither
it
of us posted
yesterday.
that. Yeah.
Because you sent the one about the original AI or the art versus the AI grok piece. You sent
Because I figured
that.
Work.
Because I remember when we
But-
were talking about it, Misha, you didn't have the like AI video,
No.
but now like you could use it in your video because I don't know if he re-uploaded or what, but it exists again. It's out
Yeah.
there.
I don't know. God.
Solus didn't see it before, but now you have.
Nah, but point being, Black Ops 7 has been fun. Don't spend money on it. If you have Game Pass, cool. It might be worth giving it a try.
Yeah, don't spend money on it.
Don't even fucking bother with the campaign, dude. That shit, I got halfway done with the first mission, and I was like, no. And I just turned it off.
I'd arguably say don't even play it because we need to send a message.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, my biggest thing is, I'm not gonna stream it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, don't play it. Don't listen to me. I'm not gonna stream it. As much as I want to do a stream so bad playing through the campaign, because I know we would all laugh at it, we would all talk about how dog shit it is, but I don't want to do anything that's like AI related, you know?
Don't add well, yeah, because they can add numbers. That's why even playing it can be bad, because
Yeah.
they're gonna say, "Look, we have 400,000 concurrent players. We're successful."
Yeah, it's like hate
Don't
watching.
even if you
Bro,
have
the
Game Pass
fucking
for other reasons, by playing it, it gives them those numbers. We need them to see how badly the community hates that shit, and to see them like reverse it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to play great games that support artists or donate their money to national parks like Wolf Quest.
Like Tunic. I don't think Tunic donates money. Well,
No.
they maybe have donated money, but not to like national parks or anything.
I actually
Tunic
think
says
Wolf
fuck
Quest
national
is
parks.
on sale right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We just
for
got
the,
done talking about the job market, Ruby. I don't have Wolf Quest money.
Did you
Well,
just say?
that's true. No, I'm talking to our audience too, because I want more people to play it. But
Misha?
What's up?
You have Game Pass.
I do. Is Wolf Quest on Game Pass?
No.
Okay. I was like, no fucking shot that's on Game Pass.
that would be amazing. That'd be
cut
fucking
your-
wild.
Cut your fucking Game Pass so you can play Wolf Quest for a month.
No. I'm in a bit of a bind because the only way I can play Tunic is I almost said Wolf Quest. The only way I can play Tunic is Game Pass, and I have a Tunic playthrough going on my channel right now.
Oh,
So
bad news.
Yeah.
Wolf Quest is no longer on sale.
Are you really a fan that you didn't even buy the real game?
listen. I know it looks bad. I gifted you the game. I convinced Argo to buy it, and I bought the book, and I bought the plushie, and I bought the album set. Okay, I think I've redeemed
You don't
myself.
You actually don't
I
own the
know,
game yourself,
dude. It's the fucking Achilles heel of me being a Tunic fan, man. I translated the damn
really
language.
Love this game. Bought it for
Dude.
everybody. Translated the language. Bought extra shit.
I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I thought it was
myself to buy the game.
well because I'd already played it, and I was like, why would I, But I didn't think it was gonna be that good. I thought it was just gonna be like a Legend of Zelda knockoff, and boy, it fucking wasn't. Anyway, point being, I'm doing a swordless run of it right now, and that's going pretty okay. Solace, do you remember when you played it and you fight the West Garden boss, right? That's the early boss.
Yeah.
He does not get hurt by the stick. And I only had like 12 bombs. So I had to go do the Ruined Atoll and the Frog's Domain before doing the West Bell, which you are very much not supposed to do. So I was extremely underleveled because I had to go get the magic wand. There's a sex joke here. I had to go get the magic wand. And in order to get the wand, you have to get the grapple so that you can get up there. So
Isn't that always the way?
it is the way. So I had
You gotta get the wand before you get the grapple.
You gotta get the wand before you get the grapple. So I had to go do a bunch of bullshit in order to beat the first boss. Oh, and then the game crashed when I was fighting the siege engine. I was on my first run was going stupid well, and then the game crashed. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh boy. Ah! Run, little fox, run! Get over here. I ain't afraid of you. Unafraid, unbothered. Wait. The game crashed! The game crashed! No! Are we dead ass? That fight was going unbelievably well. That fight was going so fucking well. I've never had the game crash on me before. What happened?
Damn.
Basically getting through the hardest part. Siege engine, probably. I don't know. Final fight.
God,
I don't think Final Fight could be that bad.
I'm not looking forward to it.
The thing with Final Fight is you just have to dodge. Like,
yeah,
you're gonna get really you're gonna basically no hit the boss is what you're gonna do.
I've done a couple of practice runs on the boss to see if it's even possible, and I can consistently get her to, we'll say purple, because I don't want to do too many spoilers. I can get her to purple, and at that point I'm like out of potions, and it's a rough gig, but it's doable. I think I need to learn how to parry. I need to get a lot better at parrying. Because if you parry her, that's a free stun, and that's a free like 4 or 5 whacks with the stick. Because with the with the sword, you do like a 3-hit combo. With the stick, you just keep swinging. So like, I'll just be sitting there beating the shit out of things, doing like a sliver of damage, but I'm just like bam, 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 bam.
It's like you literally just walking in with a kendo stick, just bap, bap, bap,
Yeah,
bap, bap.
exactly, dude.
You will die eventually.
You will die eventually.
Death by 1,000 baps.
God, so yeah, where I am in the playthrough currently, before tonight's stream, because we record these on Tuesdays, so Friday, hopefully I'll have made progress, but I've rung both bells, and I've beat the siege engine. And I still have to go beat the librarian and the scavenger, which, that's where we had a bit of a disagreement on that, is like, I find the siege engine really easy, but both you and Mex really had trouble with it.
Well, it didn't help that 3/4 of my runs were
not
realizing it could dash.
Yeah. Mex just randomly tried it.
Not
he was
intuitive.
Just like, oh, oh my god, I'm not doing this debate again. I'm not doing
not
this.
Intuitive.
I need you to understand that you're just wrong. I need you to understand that. This is
on that same note. You giving up on Hollow Knight?
I don't know. I'm sitting like I still want to continue that. The problem is I haven't been streaming Mondays, and I've been streaming Hollow Knight on Mondays. But last time, I don't know. Last time I played it, it was like a not good stream, and I think that's weighing on me, and that's causing me to like remember the entire game not fondly. Because like somebody came in and like within 4 messages called me stupid twice, and I was just like, "Hey, die, get out of my chat." Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't know you.
Yeah,
I know we've talked about that before, but yeah, I definitely should continue it, and I probably will. But yeah, today I think we're gonna go after the librarian, but that fight's gonna be so hard. Because he spawns all those little guys, and normally you can like free hit them with the sword, but you have to sit there and just whack them repeatedly with the stick. But we'll see, because I can't grapple him either. He doesn't really move when you grapple him, and you can't bomb him because he's flying. I don't know what I'm gonna do, man.
I didn't even think about that. That is gonna be a harder fight.
Yeah. The only reason I ever beat him in my run was because I had a glitch where he just stopped attacking me.
I think that's how like one of my successful runs happened with it was just kind of like getting him caught in like a loop where he just wasn't really doing anything. I was just getting a lot of free hits in.
Yeah.
Same thing with the siege engine. I think one of my early attempts on the siege engine went really freaking well because I kind of got him caught in like a loop where I was behind him, and I almost got it done, and then I died, and then it was like hours later that I finally got it done. Yeah. Actually, I think it came back in another stream even.
I was gonna say that one, like, that is one thing I like about the 3 bosses is you can like come back to each of them, because my first run I went after the librarian first because that was the area I figured out first. And then it was like, whoa. I think I did this. No, I got to the scavenger, and then I went back and fought the librarian, beat the scavenger. Solace, I didn't know where the siege engine was. I didn't find that entire area until like the last minute, which this is one of the spots where like I will agree that it was a little like, if you get lost and don't know where to go, it can be hard to find the information. And I was finally like, okay, chat, what am I missing? where am I going? And it was just like I overlooked one walkway, and I was like, God damn it. I went over there and just like deleted the siege engine, which is probably why it was so easy now that I think about it, because I did do that
like
last.
A fucking pro by then too.
Yeah, I was kind of beefed by
upgrades and shit.
Yeah.
Bitch coming in here saying, "Oh, it's easy.
It
doesn't last
when you're level 7."
What'd you do? I grinded the forest in the first Pokemon game until everybody was level 60.
Basically, yeah.
The game was so easy after that.
Nah, man. I still struggled with the air. I still struggle with the air to this day, man. That was
a fun fight, though.
Yeah, it's fun. There's a couple of moves where I feel like she's kind of a bitch, and it's just like she's really quick, or like when she swings her sword over her head, the dash on that is insane. She covers so much ground.
What movement items, like in Hollow Knight, what movement can you do?
Oh god, like, it's been a few weeks. I can do that. Like, I think the last one I picked up was that like crazy far sideways dash.
Oh, it's you have to charge it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Crystal Heart Dash,
Yeah.
Crystal Dash. So you got that. You
I
have
can
you have wall jump by now,
I do
right?
have wall jump, yes. I don't think I have double I part of me feels like I remember picking up a double jump. Part of me doesn't remember.
Can't remember. Okay, I was gonna say the biggest thing I can, because there was definitely a stream where I died in fungal wastes way too many times and I got
Oh
very
god.
annoyed. It was like the first hour of my stream was dying, trying to get my shade, dying and getting my shade for like, again, a solid hour of a stream. It was not fun.
Yeah, no.
It really is. You just get better. You do just get better. On
Mhm.
top of, there are more, without spoiling, there are more items that will make traversing everything easier. Like the later you go,
Yeah.
so it's one of those things. Like, you'll get back to it. Just remember, like, the game does make it easier. It gets
Yeah.
a lot better. You just there's just gonna be those times, man.
Another like the problem I'm running into with Hollow Knight is the problem you had with Tunic, where it's like,
Mm.
go little one, be free, and it's like, where? Like, where am I
Yeah,
supposed to go? There's no sense of direction on like where you're supposed to go. There's like, oh, I vaguely remember coming here and it was blocked
yeah,
off, but there's nothing that says, hey, you need to go back there. And like, I spend hours on
right.
stream making zero progress until I eventually stumble upon that area. And
Mhm.
it's like, that part's also getting a little annoying, where
Well,
it's just
so
like
that's
I'm
the
having multiple moments of like, because I know it's a Metroidvania, you're supposed to backtrack, and I know that, and I have been, but it's just like knowing exactly where to backtrack has been a bit of an issue. I
that's
did just
the beauty
find
of
a
a
new
Metroidvania.
area. It's not beautiful. I'm
That's what I
bored.
had to do. Is I'd go, because I played the game completely fresh too, and I'd
Yeah.
go for so long in one direction and go, cool, I got all this stuff. Guess I need to go back and check everything again.
That's basically what I'm having to do. But like,
Yeah,
I don't know if it's just like I overlook something occasionally or I'm looking in the wrong direction, trying to do stuff early.
that's a big thing too. Is because a lot of the things you can do out of sequence in this game, which means it's gonna be a lot fucking harder.
Yeah. God.
Um, a couple
That's the
bosses I ran into that I should not have tried to attempt if I would have just left and went and got different shit. But then I'm
right.
stubborn, so I'll beat my head into a wall for a
That's
while.
that's where we differ as well. Cause like if I'm getting just deleted by a boss, I'm getting mixed every time. I'm like, whoa, okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. And I'll go and like do something else and come back. Cause like,
Yeah,
could
because
I
I
have
mean,
beat the librarian with how I was sitting back to Tunic? Could I have beat the librarian with the stats I was sitting at? Probably. Was I having fun? No. So I was like, okay, let's
no,
go explore
no.
somewhere else.
With basically just having the basic dash, which you have, that movement alone is enough to like get you through any boss, because you just got to learn their patterns, and that's what it comes down to. That's where both Tunic and I think Hollow Knight kind of really, well, I guess it's been gaming forever, but I feel like that's like more Dark Soulsy with these games where you're just punished a lot.
Yeah, that's
I
another
mean,
thing was like watching mechs play Tunic. Cause with Hollow Knight there isn't a stamina bar. There is your soul meter or whatever it's called. I don't remember off the top of my head, but with Tunic, that stamina bar is almost as important as your health bar. And if you
yeah,
mismanage that, the game will kill you. Like the game will punish you for it heavily. And it was like watching mechs and I've seen other people where it's like they just kind of like use their stamina with wild abandon and then they get punished for it. And then it's like that was bullshit. He shouldn't have been able to do that to me. And it's like, well, you you got to watch that stamina, man, cuz like Mech's biggest problem, Mex, love him, friend of mine. His biggest problem was he would dodge all around and then run in and attack as soon as there was an opening without freeing up his like without giving his fox time to breathe. And it's like, yeah, you can sit there and swing your sword all you want, but any action you take stops your stamina from coming back. Holding up your
Mm,
shield makes it really slow, but drinking potions, using items, swinging your sword, all of that stops your stamina completely. So he would have no stamina for like 10 plus seconds in a row. And then he would get punished for it and be like, why did my stamina never come back? And it's like, because you got to manage the stamina, my guy.
Contrary to belief, running is going to cost stamina, but also sitting here swinging your sword going,
Yeah.
you're not breathing. You're not
no.
getting It makes sense logically, but that's, again, it's that disconnect of what we're used to other games. We're used to luxuries of games like not being like that. So Tunic is a little different. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's other games with stamina bars, but not quite to that level, I don't think.
No, a lot of games where it's like you run out of stamina, you're just slower. With Tunic...
And the double damage.
Yeah, with Tunic, you take 150% damage. Every single attack knocks you down. You cannot shield, and you can't dodge roll. So, and you have to wait for your stamina to come back 3/4. So, like, I would see...
Definitely.
I think you tried it too, but like mechs would try and shield the siege engine's machine gun a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good idea. Because like you can shield the first couple shots and then your stamina's gone and he just repeatedly shoots you until you die.
Yeah, I learned that wasn't the way to go.
Yeah, no.
I was hoping it was the way to go.
Yeah, no. You just gotta run.
No, you gotta punch him in the face, and then you gotta dash around his ass. And then you gotta eat his ass, and then you gotta run away.
You lost me. Oh god, there's probably people out there that would want to smash the siege engine. Yeah, that's gotta be on somebody's Hear Me Out cake, dude. Oh no. Okay, the librarian though? That might be it.
Oh yeah.
Also, the scavenger has a lot of fans. Did you know that? There's a lot of people that want to fuck her.
Really?
Yeah, she's got a lot of fans. Also,
That's
the
crazy.
shopkeeper. A lot of people want to fuck the shopkeeper.
That's true for all games, though.
I don't think you could do... What?
Yeah, I can't entirely blame them. He's kind of hot.
That kills me, because...
I think it's true for all games.
What-
I think there's
what-
something about their helpfulness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Like,
that,
everybody
but-
wants to bone Tom Nook. Like,
No. I'm good.
Tom Nook is a
dirty
capitalist. Fuck, yeah. Fuck
I know,
that guy.
he's
Okay.
a dirty capitalist, and he can step on me, I think is
I had
just
to
the vibe.
Google-
Whoa.
I had to Google the shopkeeper again just to make sure I had it right, and I was a little wrong. I remembered him being a little bit more like a silly good boy looking look. He's definitely he's smashable.
Right? Editing Misha, put like a picture or video of it while you're talking right now. But like, yeah, he's a
BBM, hear
very
me out.
normal. BBM Hear Me Out cake would go crazy. Except
Oh my god!
I don't
I
trust.
don't have that many though. That's my problem.
My problem
I
is
don't
like
think that hard. About shit.
Can I give you guys my favorite Hear Me Out? And
what's
I'm
your
dead
favorite
ass.
Hear Me Out?
I'm gonna send you a photo because I don't even know if
Oh,
you'll know who
God.
this is.
Hear me out.
Hear Me Out, the Double King.
The Double King?
The what?
Is that a burger?
The
With
Double
fries?
King.
Double
he
King
is.
with fries and a large Coke?
The Double King with fries.
What? What is this?
What?
Okay, so this is an individual animation project. I'll link you that too. But it's really, really good. It's super short, really good, and it's just a short little like animation called The Double King.
Okay.
And it's so fucking good. And it's just very artsy. This creator makes a
Mhm.
bunch of like weird artsy shit. Look at this, 92 million views, and it's like a full animation. You can get a sense of who the Double King is and what he's about in the first 30 seconds.
See, my problem with doing
Alright,
a Hear
it's
Me
just-
Out cake episode is
Hear
like
me out. Ruby has a maw and foot fetish, is what I'm seeing.
No, I don't like feet. I fucking hate feet.
I also hate we had a whole discussion about that on Patreon, link in the description below.
Oh yeah.
We did. We did talk about that. Nah, my problem is one of my it's the most basic bitch Hear Me Out, but one of my Hear Me Outs is Kovu from Lion King, and like that the TikTok
everybody, though.
the TikTok furries aren't gonna like that one, bud.
What?
That's a lion. That's a
I-
lion on 4
here's-
legs.
Here's my statement to that. First of all, the Hear Me Out cakes are
Oh.
wild, but
Yeah.
if fucking Markiplier can get away with Smasher passing every Pokemon, not even to
Yeah.
mention that his first pass is bee drill, which is just a bee,
That
then
was a
I
crazy
can say
smash.
Kovu's hot.
Yeah,
I can say Kovu's hot, and
they
Kovu
gave
is
him.
intentionally trying to be hot.
Yes, they gave him bedroom eyes.
Like
Well,
the
not
scene
everybody,
with
but-
Nala, the scene with Kovu where they're
Yeah, there's the
staring,
Nala scene.
like this
That's-
image,
Oh, that one, yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
like they're trying. They know what they're doing. They
Right.
didn't
Oh,
need to
yeah.
animate the lions. This Nala,
He didn't.
this
He
is
didn't
a
have
lot
to
of
bog
That
us
Nala-
like that, dude.
That Nala changed people.
Yeah,
did.
that changed me.
Yeah, same.
This 3-second gif of Nala staring at. We didn't need the POV.
That's
did.
true.
We did.
We didn't need the.
Don't get me
the
wrong. I'm glad I
POV
live in the
zoom
timeline where
in.
we got it. But
Yeah.
the way she like lovingly licks him on the cheek and he like gasps back at her, that you didn't. That would have been fine. This next scene where she suddenly gives him bedroom eyes, like
While laying on her back.
It's going in, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
that's-
Fucking, it's everything. The whole context of that situation is they gon' fuck.
yeah. Do you know what?
yeah. So
'Cause,
I
like-
can say the lion is hot.
So
Yeah, that's.
I saw a TikTok just the other day though that was like,
oh boy.
it was like every fucking girl fucking loves Kovu though.
Yes, the normies don't give a
So-
shit whether or not. That's like, I get it. If you're like,
You want another one that's even worse than Kovu?
well,
Well, you wait.
if you're like, I think Simba from the live action Lion King remake is hot, I'm gonna give you a weird look. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
That might be a call. That might be a phone call. But like the animated one, come on, that's not. And like, you know, TikTok furries
know-
love to be like, well, that's that's feral, that's bad, and it's like that is a cartoon lion.
You know what's worse than
People-
Kovu and actually more popular, even amongst normies?
Mhm.
This
What?
fucker.
Yeah, the
Really?
fucking spirit horse. So many
Wait,
normies want to.
really?
Yeah.
Oh
so many-
yeah, everyone wants to fuck Spirit the horse.
it's
Every
insane. I do not
Have you
share
seen
that
that-
sentiment, but like, cause
I
the
don't.
end of
yeah,
the day-
yeah. The normies
interesting.
want to fuck Spirit like crazy.
Wow.
because at the end of the day, to me, that is literally just a horse.
Rain gives bedroom eyes the same way Nala does, even though they
True.
like they're drawing like them like this on purpose. I personally don't. I'm not into Spirit.
No, me neither.
But like if you are, I fully respect
More
that.
power
and say it
to
with your
ya,
whole
yeah.
chest. Yeah. like the meme where people are doing that thing where they're like, my girl's in the
Oh,
next
I
and
love
like
that
me,
meme, dude.
Yeah, me calling.
Mm.
So many of them are me calling Spirit the horse
I've
right
seen-
before my wedding day.
I've seen so many that were Kovu. Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah.
The
Oh,
normies-
yeah.
Oh my
the
God.
normies do not care. You guys are nitpicking nothing. I promise. Like I said, obviously, if someone's like the live action remake, man, that Simba's so hot, buddy. That is quite literally just a lion. But like,
I don't even like personally. I don't even care about that because I don't. In that context, I don't think it's about the aesthetic. I think you like the live action Simba one because you like the animated one, but I think you like. I hate the live action anything, so
God,
that doesn't
yeah,
apply to me
same.
even a little bit.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
But if you did, then I think you just like the story and the character. I think you like what makes him human, not what makes him lion.
I would
Well, I
hope.
mean, so that's a really big
I
discrepancy
would
there.
hope.
Because if that should be the case, if there's somebody that's just like, lion,
Lion.
then you're like, all right, wait,
All right,
hey,
pack it up. Yeah.
he keeps going to the zoo every day. It's
Oh my
weird.
god. He
That's
just-
another. Well, yeah. If you keep going to the zoo every day, that's a whole different thing. But
Does
like,
he work here? No.
even then, there's this weird dynamic where I think most people like it's weird for furries because we are in this dynamic where we have stumbled across multiple zoophiles and that sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
But to most people, they will never meet somebody or knowingly meet somebody that has sex with animals. This is such an incredibly rare, weird fucking thing that
was gonna s-
like they don't even think about it. Like
Yeah.
it's just like they make animal euphemisms all the goddamn time because it's not weird to them because
No.
it's so out of the like it's so obvious that I'm joking or it's so obvious that I'm satire or it's so obvious that I'm like referencing something but I would never like do that to a real dog. What are you talking about? It's like talking about going to the moon next Thursday. Like and then someone being like, "Oh, how can you afford that?" And then you give them a weird look like you cannot possibly under any situation imagine that I'm serious with the statement I just said. And
Well,
I think
I'm-
furries need to like remember that, but they don't.
Yeah, no, they never will.
I was I was gonna make an interesting statement, observation that can't be backed up by anything, unfortunately.
Oh
Because my
boy.
thought was like, have you heard? We've heard how a lot of legislation is trying to keep like trans out of bathrooms, right, or out of like their preferred bathrooms because they're claiming it's leading to like perversion and or like sexual assault and shit like that.
Yeah.
When
Right.
in reality, people, especially it's like 80+% sexual assaults in that case are perpetrated by just straight up cis men.
Cis men, yeah.
Uh,
But they
it's
can't
that
go in the
it's
bathroom. How is that
but
possible?
How did they
that's
do
the
that?
thing.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, though, right? Is like they just do it, right? They just
Yeah.
that's not stopping them.
No,
And
they're not
so
allowed in there. They can't do
I've
that.
I've kind of got the same vibe, honestly, that non-furry, like normal, so the normies, like the non-furries, are more likely to be. Well, I say more likely. There's probably more perpetrators being like zoophilic or zoos than furries. I feel like that's the same case. Like I just feel like the people that are out there doing that shit, they're just not furries.
Yeah, I don't know. I also just like feel
I
like,
can't make that statement, but
yeah, we throw those words around way too, and like we've talked about it a billion times on this show. We throw those words around way too loosely, man. Like, if you think an animated lion is hot, you're a zoo. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are
It
you?
yeah.
sucks too
What are
because
you
this
on
type of
about?
like this language, the same language that we're using right now, which is really unfortunate, is this like, dude, I can't believe people care that Kovu is hot type of language. That was the same language used on me when somebody was trying to groom me into zoophilia, and that fucking sucks. Because
Mhm.
you take something that is totally innocuous, like Kovu being hot, and drip by drip, you get like you just keep whittling somebody down until like they're like, well, I guess maybe. I remember in like my case, the person was like, "Well, like Ruby, you believe dogs are sentient?" I'm like, "Yeah, duh, dogs are really
Oh no.
yeah." Like, well, then what keeps them from consenting? And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!"
Whoa.
It was crazy. It was like 3 in the
Yeah.
morning too. Like I
Oh.
hadn't slept all.
And
It was like
you're
bad.
younger too.
Yeah, I was 19. Yeah.
So that doesn't help.
It was crazy, but yeah, like so on the one hand, I get it. I get that these people are pretty like hopefully, I'd like to believe that they're good faith when they're making those weird fucking arguments like Kovu is a feral lion. But I think on the other hand, shut up.
I didn't.
Go go
What?
play
Oh.
Pokemon like the rest of us. No,
Yeah.
like don't stop slinging mud where there isn't any
Yeah.
and making a mess because there's like actual messes to clean up.
Yeah. You're hurting real victims when you like make those words just so
Yeah.
loose, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I love this community, but man, sometimes I'm just like tired. I have been enjoying the community significantly more when I stopped giving a fuck what other people were doing. Obviously,
Yeah.
if it crosses into somebody, committing a crime or like doing something illegal or, assaulting somebody, which is a crime, but like, then let me know. Definitely let people know about that. But if it's just like, this person is weird and into something that I'm not, please go outside. Please.
Yeah. Yeah. That actually, if we wanted to talk about it, that actually would lead to the thing that I wanted to talk about, which is just furry drama.
Oh boy.
I was just talking to a friend the other day about they were telling me about furry drama, about like names that I just don't know, which is so weird, especially with Ruby knowing this. Like I used to be so ingrained into all the furry drama.
I was too, yeah.
Um it was so crazy. A part of me kind of misses it because it was definitely entertaining.
Yeah, you
But
and I would get on phone calls and just like eat popcorn and read Twitter.
Yeah, it
like
can be
well,
entertaining. I'm not gonna
a
sit here
lot
and
of
pretend
times I
it's
was
not.
doing a lot of times I was doing Instacart and I would just call Ruby while I'm driving around and shit.
God.
Yeah,
And
I'd be
talk
like, so
about
like
did you see
let's.
what pop did you see
I
this? Like,
did.
oh my
No, he
god.
leaked me. Yeah,
Which is what eventually born this podcast.
It's true.
technically, yeah, because
Yeah.
we had. I feel like we had interesting things to say because we didn't want to just talk shit about people on Twitter for no reason. There were
Right.
interesting topics. I also felt like there was a like level of responsibility, and I always have, where like you said, Misha, for the most part, I think a lot of people need to chill the fuck out. But sometimes there is like we do need to address these things. We need to talk
Yes.
about these things. Like people
Mhm.
like Senny need to be called out and kicked out
Yes.
of the community.
Absolutely.
Like we need to point that shit out. But people, I can't think of anybody right now that was like wrongfully named.
There's definitely a lot of, especially on Twitter at the time, a lot of personal beefs being aired as like stuff that was called out worthy. It's like, no, they
No.
were an asshole to you. That's fine that you don't want people to be friends with them, but you can't make a call out about that. Like that's
Yeah. We had a disagreement on Twitter. I'm making a call out post. Bro. Yeah.
so that happened.
So, that happened. Oh
All right, I'm
god,
gonna
that's
link.
another thing. Sorry. Black Ops 7.
No.
One of the characters is like literally that type of humor where it's like, that happened. And dude,
God, no.
I've never wanted to hit somebody with a truck more than in that moment. Because it was just like, we infiltrated this lab. I don't know what the fuck we were doing. I was not paying attention to the story. We infiltrated this lab. We stole this like triangle fucking technological thing. And then a bunch of robots attacked us. And the guy on the radio was like, I don't think they liked that very much. And it's like, you should die. That's that happened. We're not supposed to be here, guys.
Hey, I insert funny joke.
God, it fucking might have been, dude. It was not funny in the slightest.
Aha.
God.
That was fun, wasn't it?
That sure happened.
Wait.
Wah,
I had this. I fucking don't know where that sound is. I have so many now. I don't know what this one is.
What's the
I need a piano. That's Fleet.
what
I did
fleet-
not know
I'm
what
gonna start
that
calling
was.
them
It scared
Fleet
the
now.
fuck out of me.
Hit the other one for my server.
Fleet.
Okay,
It's
I
like-
gotta go all the way back up.
I think it's a fox.
Ruby, what's the context
Oh.
to this post?
Was that
What
it?
post? Wait, was there a post?
Yeah, I posted.
What's the context to this post?
Well,
What are
they
they
are
replying to? Because I can't see it.
Oh, you can't see there. Okay,
Yeah,
the
'cause
first.
I don't Twitter.
Here, I'll take a screenshot then.
Because I'm
using
like,
my-
they could be saying valid criticisms here. It seems a little out of pocket, but
I'm glad you're taking it that way. In the like, okay, let me give this a chance. Like, how this seems a little odd. What are they saying
I'm
here?
gonna say like it would have to be a pretty credibly bad maker. See, I wouldn't even call like that's the thing is it's hard for you even to call bad anything from AliExpress or Alibaba. Like you can shit on corporation bullshit. That's
But
fine.
they're not.
But if you're like, because people like bitch about lava fox suits all the time, and I'm just like, dude, they sell their shit cheap and they make them quick and easy. Like
Yeah, if you make
they
yeah,
fulfill a niche.
they do. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem with somebody like making really cheap Spirit Halloween style fursuits, but that would be like in our own community. You know what? That's a market that needs to be filled, and I would much rather a member of the community be filling it, not instead of Walmart or Spirit. But in this case, that is not the case.
Wait, so American fursuit makers are kind of getting mogged by the Chinese dude. Suit that looks better for half the price. Am I missing context here? Or is it just like somebody
Nope, that
complaining
is-
about... And then it's because they don't put any work into the inside of the suit?
So
What are
they're
they-
trying to say
Yeah.
that
I'm not
they're
understanding.
they're not comfortable suits. They look good, but they're not comfortable.
Oh,
Which
okay.
which is
Which I mean that could be valid.
no, it is objectively a lie. So
Okay.
I actually know what happened here, and it's really funny because a lot of the things they
I'll take
are
a
saying in
screenshot
this
of it.
are people. Oh, here's a really good example of how out of touch they are. Somebody
Out of touch,
says
which person? The first person or Conjure?
Conjure is the person that I'm complaining about. So in my opinion, the
Okay.
first person is just saying American fursuit makers are kind of getting mogged by the Chinese dudes. These suits that look better for half the price. Honestly, I actually agree with the first person where very unfortunately the market is about to shift because a bunch of Chinese fursuit makers are coming out of the woodwork and they are selling their fursuits for half the price. And they look good. There's a lot of Chinese makers that are like
Well,
popping up.
Okay.
I don't know
Uh,
how that works when it comes to shipping to America right now because our tariffs on anything imported from China right now are insane. So I don't know if
yeah.
that's true anymore.
I don't know about the tariffs, but I do know that a lot of these Chinese makers are popping up, and their suits look good, and they're selling like full suits for like $1,000 versus like 5,000 American
Mm.
USD. And then I'm not, again, I don't know how much shipping is, but I do like, I can sense there's about to be a little bit of a shift in the market, and there's a lot of them. So I kind of know what happened here in Conjure's craze. Unfortunately, Conjure took what is kind of an innocuous statement, in my opinion. American fursuit makers are getting mocked by these Chinese makers. That's a bit generalized, but I do think they have a point, because like these makers are popping up. But Conjure comes out of nowhere to say that's because they don't put any work onto the inside of their head.
Yeah.
Whoa!
It was like,
You can't generalize like that.
I was gonna say, I'm understanding. As soon as I asked you which was in the wrong, I did like another read through it. I was like, wait, okay, hold on. I understand. What's
So
weird
the
is
other one
I feel like
it is a really good example of it. It's funny. Go ahead.
I feel like I've seen that name pop up before.
I've
You
seen Conjure
have.
Creature.
Oh, dude.
You
Oh,
have.
fill me
because-
in, Ruby. What flavor is the tea?
Yes.
Can I? Do you have
It
peppermint?
is, unfortunately, it is much spicier than that. Well, I wouldn't say
Fuck.
spicier. It's just there's a lot of it. I got
Oh,
black
boy.
tea. We got Earl Grey. We got. There's no chamomile. Nothing in here is.
No chamomile.
But Conjure Creations got called out recently-ish, and now there are like multiple bewares on them. And I kind of found it through this post, because somebody asked me about it, and I was like, what are you talking about? And they showed me this Chinese post. And the way Conjure just keeps doubling down. I know you can't scroll through it, Solus, but if you do, Misha, there's like every single person that says, "Hey, that was a little rough." They just double down and double down, but they're
Oh,
kind of
God.
moronic in that sense. Like here where they say it's easy to take something cute because it's a lot more work to make something cute and wearable for hours at a time. China doesn't have conventions, so their suits only so their suits are only for making content online, and they don't need to be wearable, but Americans want comfort for their suits. So they doubled down again on their own post, which is an insane thing to say, because China does have furries.
Well, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I'm reading
I
this.
thought they did, and I just wanted to Google that really quick just to make sure. But Super Furry Fusion, Winter Furry Fusion, Once Upon a FurCon, Furry Oasis.
Well,
A bunch of people just started replying to fursuit makers in Chinese conventions selling their suits at cons. Like, what are you even talking about?
no, they keep moving the goalposts because this person's like, China doesn't have conventions, like quotes and then like question marks. And Conjure says, as far as I'm aware, China doesn't have any furry cons on the same scale America does. I've been told they don't have furry conventions at all, but I'm sure there are at least one. And somebody says Super Furry Fusion exists in Shanghai, along with Infernity and quite a few others in ROC. Republic of China? I'm not sure. I'm sure there are more. I'm sure there are more, but the main ones I know between PRC and ROC. And then Conjure's like, according to WikiFur, there are 13 total furcons throughout all of Asia. Meanwhile, there are well over 100 in the United States. And I think it's still missing some. Which, true, but you've now moved the goalposts. You went from saying there are no furry cons in China. You went from saying there are no furry cons in China to saying that, oh, well, there's some. And it's like, you've lost. You've moved the goalposts, you know? At that point.
You've also generalized, and I don't think they realize this, but you've made a kind of really racist statement, because there's this whole thing in America, in American culture, saying that things made in China are less, like, worse quality. You've just done a very typical stereotype that can be very easily not proven not true. People reply to Conjure with the inside of their heads in some of them, and they're like, mine's comfy, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're on about, yeah.
So I can see where they came to this conclusion, and what they're referring to is a very old thing. So, but again, they're kind of racist, because they are confusing Chinese fursuits with old Japanese fursuits. So back in the Furfinity days, we're talking like 2011, Japanese fursuits started to get more popular, and there were a few makers that started to ship to America that were prevalent, but these makers like were known to have really cute fursuits, but the insides were kind of trash. But it was okay because you were commissioning that like particular style. You knew what you were getting. There was no scamming
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
But these were the only people like making them. Rady Wolf comes to mind, where people were like, "Oh yeah, I really want to commission Rady Wolf because they look beautiful. Do I know anybody in the States that can like make it easier to wear?" But that was 10 years ago and also an entire different country.
Yeah.
So that's where they got this concept. They just made a very generalized statement about something they thought they knew what they were talking about, didn't know jack shit. And then when the replies were so consistent on like, "Hey dude, I think you're objectively wrong," they just could not say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody even said, "What an
Crazy.
American-centric take."
I know. That's the biggest thing is like, we're all going to have takes that suck, right? We're all going to
I
say
agree.
things that like, maybe you didn't think it through, and it's like, hey, that comes off as kind of racist. And it's like, bro, just apologize. Just, I'm sorry, I didn't think that through. Like, don't double down. Please, I'm begging
Yeah.
I
you.
mean, the simplest thing here is really be like, I apologize. I didn't know the game. Like, you clearly were using very outdated information or biases in your opinion that just don't link up to reality.
Yeah,
Like,
like not
you
even
got
a
to learn.
little bit.
You got to fucking learn. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Take that as a win, not a L, Shit.
Because, like, I
Somebody
didn't.
responded, considering what Chinese furries do in their suits, mostly online dancing, I feel like this isn't true.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
I need WikiFur updated because WikiFur is fucked. It doesn't have any of the fucking Chinese cons
Damn.
showing on its attendance list.
I
I
actually
googled and
I
it
might get to
said
go to the Chinese con.
in 2019 the Super Fusion Furry event had 2,500
Okay.
attendees with 200 suitors. That's not a small con.
No.
That is not a large con, but that's like that low to medium,
It's pretty good, yeah.
That's sick. And honestly, if anything, with how fucking huge China is with their population, if they let it become something, China will blow out our attendance numbers by a
Oh,
long
easily.
shot. It's all
Easily.
about China's culture and values and belief systems that may hold it back. But clearly, there's still plenty of thousands of furries out there willing to show the fuck up. So, yeah, I could really see Chinese furry conventions being and eventually becoming the world leaders. Currently, Anthrocon is the world leader with the 18,000 this year. But I could see China fucking blowing that out of the water.
Wow,
Yeah.
7 hours ago, another Moth Dusky update, and that's fucking wild.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
so
Anyways,
I finally
so
had to
this,
make a YouTube community post where I was like, "Hey, I promise, like, I have a video topic. I keep having to push it back. I don't want to make a
you
video
don't
on
want
this
to
and then
keep
have new
making
updates."
you want to keep making cut-ins into your video that you've already
No,
filmed saying,
I
so
was
actually
friends.
now
I've been friends with multiple furry YouTubers who make videos as soon as they can, and then half the info's wrong, and then they have to apologize, and they end up
yeah,
deleting the videos.
I think it's better to wait till the story reaches its conclusion.
Yeah, it's one
And
of those things where it's like, I will get less clicks, I will get less views for it, but like, I would rather have that and be right instead of like spreading
Mhm.
misinformation and like, spreading
or
lies
retracting.
and hearsay, yeah, and having to retract everything. Because like,
Really quick.
I think a part 2 is okay.
part two's fine.
Oh, follow-ups are always fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think in this case, because in my opinion, you could have done like part 1, part 2, where like part 1 was more about the other guy, and then part 2 we find out about Moth Dusky or whatever. But yeah, I think there's so much right now. I would just wait.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely one of those conversations where it's like, what you're saying is say a headline just randomly popped up somewhere, or you saw a random Twitter post saying Donald Trump died, and you immediately make a YouTube video and put it out in 30 minutes, all about it, and it comes out that obviously it didn't happen.
Damn it.
So it's like, it's fucking
Heartbreaking. Donald
it's
Trump
like-
woke up.
it's one thing to have to follow up on a situation like the Epstein files. It's another to see a headline and make a whole ass video about it and none of it be verified, none of it be true. It's definitely one of those things that we've talked about a lot on this podcast, about taking a moment and like letting facts and more information come out about situations instead of jumping on it within typically the first 24 hours.
Yeah, it's
more fun, like you said, and more views if you jump on 24 hours. But it's
yeah.
a lot of more misinformation and a lot more problems caused.
Yup.
My question here is, my whole point is to ask, how the fuck does this conjure creature person, because I'm reading the last statement on the
Yeah.
post there, how do they know current brand new Chinese suits aren't comfortable to wear?
They've
Where's
given
the
they've given
source?
zero
That's the neat
evidence.
part, Mark. They don't.
I was gonna say that was my biggest thing, is like, where's their source? Show
Hey.
me your like testimonials if you've got
Yeah,
testimonials.
tell me that you've worn one.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even have to wear one. If you have current testimonials from people that just got their suits and they're like, yeah, love it, looks great, but I can't wear it more than 30 minutes because it's made out of something that keeps heat in and basically you sauna yourself to death, then that's another thing. But until you have those testimonials from people, then you can't make those statements.
Yeah, it's
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, literally.
the problem is, like, any testimonials they would have is just like pure hearsay.
Well, I would trust somebody who owns the suit.
Yeah, but they don't have that. Unless they do.
That's what I'm saying. They would need that. They would need that testimony from somebody who owns a
Here's the
current
thing.
or recent suit.
Even if they do know a person that owns a fursuit, I would need at least like 2.
Oh,
You know
I'm
what
gonna
I
need more
mean?
than 2. I'm gonna need one from every fucking Chinese maker, because you just called all Chinese makers the same. Cat, get the fuck out of here.
No,
God
Cat,
damn.
come back.
Sorry. Fuck, I'm
Ah!
sorry. Yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez.
I had a meeting. I today was an interesting day at work for me, and that's why I was late. Is I actually was clocked. I had to clock out late because I was in a call with a manager, and my cat was just going off that whole time, and now she's here going off. And I'm like, you've pushed the nerve. You've pushed it too far. Get out of the room. Leave.
Get out. Get the
Am I gonna do
fuck
anything else
out.
other than tell her to get the fuck out? That's it. No.
You,
that's it.
and you, fuck off.
And she did exactly what I wanted. She
Let's
has left, and I am
go.
not fucking losing my marbles here. But yeah, that's the killer. The killer thing is, you made the over generalized statement of it's all Chinese makers. No, you're gonna have to show.
Prove it.
You're gonna have to show that all Chinese makers are using the same methods and materials that would also lead to them having similar bad comfortability with their suits. Not gonna happen. So she came back.
It was an insane
came back.
thing to say.
Yeah.
It was even if I thought that, which I don't, but like if I had that moment, I would never tweet that, because I understand that can also be taken like a horribly racist way because of like the American culture and how we shit talk Chinese merchandise all the time. But this is actually just the tip of the iceberg, because this began it, and then there's now 2 bewares out of them, and it has nothing to do with Chinese person.
God.
Oh wow. I was gonna say, I mean, you can make an argument as to why the prices are cheaper because of how China's economy and how they pay their people and stuff like that can be brought up. Like that,
Yeah.
that can be why stuff costs cheaper. That's why, American companies did export a lot of stuff.
That we still do.
Or import a lot of stuff. Not as much, Ruby. The tariffs really fucked that up.
Well, that's gonna be its own source of problem.
But
But like,
when everything costs 200% more than what it did because of a fucking idiot at the top of our totem pole.
yeah, well,
People can't
that's the
exactly
thing is
pay for that shit.
that, well, businesses can't, but people can. Like
Yeah.
they're and that's what the businesses are doing. But that is a different topic, and then there's a whole other conversation about that, which is what like
Yeah.
they could have been talking about, but they didn't. And the fact that they just do not see how that statement was wrong is insane to me. But
Yeah.
they keep saying kind of off the fucking batshit stuff. This is a 2019, so this is an older one, but this one is crazy.
Swear,
for context,
yeah.
Mean and Conjure Creations are the same person.
Okay, wow.
Did I stun you guys with that one?
I was reading
what's this
it.
one?
Jesus.
Wait, what's this one about?
For any of the
and
audio
Conjure
listeners.
Mean and Conjure Creature are the same person.
Well, for any
Yeah,
of the
go ahead.
audio listeners, they said, I think hookup culture is unhealthy. No, sex has no consequences, says the group of people who literally started an AIDS outbreak.
Wow. So tell me you're not.
How are you going to say
Homophobic.
that in this community of all places, full of queer people,
Yeah.
full of holy shit.
This is an older post. This is from 2019, but that's a bit
That's
late
not good
to
in
be saying-
2019, let alone
Gotta-
now.
Yeah.
They could be straight, but I'm just gonna call them a self-hating gay at this point and move on.
Uh,
Oh wait, so they are formerly meme.
yes.
Yes.
Conjure Creature is Mean.
Oh, never mind. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, they said that.
Yeah, that
Rescinded.
Mean was their fursuit
Rescinded.
account.
Fucking rescinded my graciousness.
Yeah, no.
My kindness.
God.
Get out of here. Holy
It was nice of you. It was
shit.
nice of you to try.
God.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I would not buy from that person. That's fucking Sparky can do fucking bullshit.
That's awesome to say in a community full of queer people, dude. The fact that you would, one, you thought of that joke in the first place, right? Okay, bad enough, but sometimes intrusive thoughts, you think of things and you're like, whoa. No, they wrote it down, they looked at it, probably double checked for like any spelling mistakes or anything, and then hit post. And at no point was their brain like, maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe I don't have, maybe this isn't funny. Nah, dude. Fucking shit, dude.
But they also I can just tell by how they're acting in 2025 with this Chinese thing. I don't
They
think you
haven't
can
learned
be
a
talked out of
damn
it.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. If someone pointed out to you that maybe that wasn't the best take, are you like, do you have the balls enough to just be like, you know what? Should have stayed in the drafts. My bad.
Yeah,
I don't know if you do.
Like, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I haven't made terrible jokes over a decade ago, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I know that shit was bad. I look back and I'm like, ooh, buddy. Like, you know, I've seen
2
that
days
shit.
later
Like,
and be like,
whoa.
oh, my bad. And that's the thing about like their Chinese post is still up. And I'm gonna add one more thing to it because days later. So the chat this was October 30th when this person posted it, and the Chinese post was September 26th, September 25th. So a month later, somebody asked them directly. They're talking back and forth about some of the accusations against Conjure Creature. Somebody says, LOL, okay, what about the rather blatant racism toward Asian makers that you were spouting on Twitter, or the other people accusing you of racism and the harassment? So this is a month later. This is your chance to like in private DMs with somebody be like, yeah, my bad.
That was a
or
bad
anything.
take.
But no, we said Chinese fursuits are really beautiful, but tend to be less comfortable. And then people cut off the rest of the comments that said we love Chinese fursuits and want one someday. You just need to know what to prepare for, like maybe needing extra padding. That's not what you said!
No, you absolutely shit on an entire group of people and makers, and
you said because Chinese
country, really.
makers don't put any work into the inside of their fursuit heads.
You know what? I'm gonna ask a question. Who'd you vote for, motherfucker?
Apparently they're super left wing. And if you go to their
Not
profile,
from those comments that I've heard. Shit.
I don't like, they're kind of an enigma to me in that sense.
Yeah.
Most of their
through an age joke at the LGBTQ plus community.
God, right?
Hate and hates China. You're starting to sound a little red to me.
they're very left leaning, and everything on their profile, their business account, mind you, is about Palestine.
Oh, that's surprising.
And Gaza and stuff. Forgive me for saying it like that, but almost ad nauseum. And in my opinion, it's because
like it's performative. You just put it up.
I don't know if it's performative or not. I don't know if they actually believe it or not. But when you are so gung ho about certain topics like what's happening in Gaza right now, and then you can say weird racist shit about China.
Yeah,
like
it is a weird disconnect. Yeah.
I don't know if you have depth. I don't know if you've thought about these things the way you think you have. I think you just like came to a really milquetoast conclusion, and then you're really gung-ho about what's right and what's wrong, but like you absolutely won't take any feedback. And it makes it
Right.
look like
Yeah.
any of your actual posts that might actually have good merit, like your ones about Gaza or campaigns and donations and shit. People are not even going to give those a second glance. In fact, if anything, you're making those people look worse, because if you're the same person that has these other opinions, then people are like, well, maybe these other things are bullshit, because clearly
Yeah,
they don't like.
it
I
fucks
don't
your
know.
credibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Oh yeah, it fucks your
when a
credibility.
when anything else is called, when you call that in the question, then everything else is called in the question. Even if you are correct about other takes, but
Yeah.
I'm scrolling down on their
uh
thing, and
We
like
gotta wrap
I
90%
up.
of it.
I'd seen them on TikTok before, and I literally just went in there and blocked them on TikTok. Yeah, I want nothing to do with this group.
Wait, Conjure Creature? Maybe that's why I know that name.
Yep. That's why I've seen it. I've seen it on TikTok before, and I didn't understand what the hate was going on about it until Ruby started talking about it in our chat, and I was like, "Wait, that sounds so fucking familiar," because they have objectively cute suits, and unfortunately, it sounds like the maker's kind of an asshat. It's one of those
Uh,
things, like, again, fucking humble yourself. It's so easy. You're wrong. You're most likely gonna be wrong. It's really fucking simple. We're not perfect creatures.
it's also a really sad, obvious thing with like an American maker who has been struggling to like sell fursuits. I don't want to say like they're struggling big. That's all right. I think we're all struggling in that way. But like to like be selling fursuits and then to shit on an entire country
Yeah.
of people in your community, it makes you look like you're just trying to put those people down to bring
God.
yourself up.
America.
Marika.
Like, yeah, like, oh well, get one of my fursuits. I'm an American maker. They're so nice on the inside, and like they have a lot of strong opinions about fursuits. That if I've learned anything in this community, it's that there is no right or wrong way to make a fursuit, and the
Oh,
second we have like rules about it, we're just gonna stifle creativity.
carpet
Yeah.
sample.
Well, the
That's
thing
the
is, like,
wrong fucking way to make
Okay, well, there might be one wrong way.
one wrong way.
his choice of glue was wrong, but like I can't entirely shit on the idea of like using a bunch of plushies in like a patchwork sort of deal.
No,
But
yeah,
man.
I think
But
I
man.
think I'm not saying.
A very basic concept could be cool, but
Yeah.
it's like a
I think
patchwork
that
quilt,
one
you know?
fursuit that was made that's the wrong way to make a fursuit. Wrong in the moral sense more than anything.
Yeah.
Did you know you can make a fursuit morally wrong?
I did not know. I know now.
Making a fursuit out of actual pelt.
That would be that's a morality thing. That wouldn't technically be like an incorrect way to make a fursuit.
You could make a really avant-garde like statement about furry with something like that, but
I want to clarify, I wouldn't like it, but like
yeah, but
at
like,
the end of the
it'd be
day, that's still like a way to make
That'd
it,
be
I guess.
Made out of fennec foxes.
That would be
Now
a
hold
thought.
on. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, Misha's character's gonna fucking
Wait
kill
a minute.
you.
Literally, he does that.
Yeah,
He did
does
do
that
that.
in the book.
He did do that.
I love how we started by Misha trying not to talk about his book, and we ended on Misha talking about his book.
I said
I'm
like
just using
2
biases
sentences.
to get Misha on my side.
Yeah, it worked.
You're like, wait a minute. You don't
Wait
touch
a
my
minute.
fennec foxes. You
Pro.
don't touch foxes at all.
Don't touch foxes.
Shit. We
Okay,
need to wrap this
last
up.
thing, and then we gotta wrap up. I got feedback from one of the
I could
beta
stay for
readers.
another hour.
They have finished the story, and they said it's really good. They loved it. I got more feedback than just I loved it, but like I'm not gonna go into that obviously.
Obviously.
So I don't know if I've told you guys, and I don't know if I've said this on BBM. I've said this on a couple of streams, but like in the story, there's a blacksmith because weapons and stuff, and he is a 6-foot tall hyena that is very sparing on how often and how much clothes he wears. Right? I did not throw him in there for the plot.
Oh wait, I saw a tweet about this or something.
Yeah, dude, that is fan service as fuck. And the beta reader was like, I really like Rusty, and I was like, cool. The jingling keys for the gays worked. So
Excellent.
just know
you're stating that you needed a character for the plot.
I did. Because I did need a
If you're gonna make a
blacksmith.
character for the plot, you're gonna go ahead and make it something you enjoy.
Exactly. Yeah, because I made the post where it was like, somebody else was like, what if I make a Yin character just to lust over? And I was like, leans close to the mic. Why do you think Rusty exists? And I was like, oh, I made a 6 foot tall blacksmith for the plot. No, bitch, I want him to bend me over the counter.
We love a self-insert. What's that
do.
called? Like
Not a
indulgence? We
self-insert.
love
It's
that.
self-indulgence,
It's
yeah.
not a self-insert, but
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. No, self-insert is like your Fennec character, but like a
Yeah. That's
what they say.
self-indulgent. Yeah.
He's small.
if you read like Harry Potter, maybe not Harry Potter, but like Twilight and some other books,
J.K.
can
Rowling's
tell, like-
self-indulgent racism in Harry Potter.
yeah. But you could see like Twilight, I think, is probably a better example of like the weird shit what's her face is into. Like they say that with a lot of book authors is, well, if you're gonna write the shit,
The writer's barely
And
disguised fetish.
you could put stuff in that moves like the story needs. So like you need a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not just gonna write in a generic blacksmith. I might as well do something I like.
Nah, he's gonna be hot, and the gays are gonna be
He's
like,
gonna be
"Whoa,
hot.
hold on." So keep
There
in
may be a
mind,
smut spinoff of
if and
Scout
when-
getting railed.
the size difference might be a bit much on that one. Because
That's a
Scout
kink.
is 3'2", and Rusty is 6 feet.
There's a whole thing about bulges.
That's too much. Because the problem is, I'm not into that, so I wouldn't want to write that.
See,
If
but if you
somebody
would,
out there, that's the thing. If you want to write it, feel free.
you collect royalties.
Just no, what? No.
No, you
For
gotta
the
let
paperback series.
No, you gotta let your fanfics fly. If I ever do make
Yeah.
anything that goes viral, I hope those people publish their fan OCs, their fan comics, their fan stories, their self-indulgent bullshit. I hope they open up LiveJournal, hit publish, and I hope they make more money than me.
I hope they tag me in it. I want to see it.
I hope they tag me.
I hope I go viral and all the clip channels make all the money.
That's
You don't need to go gray 50 Shades of Grey on me. You call them Edward and Bella with your whole chat.
That's the thing, is like, there's two characters, Scout, obviously, and there's a character named Felix. And these two fucking, like, they hate each other, right? But they're forced to be on the same team. Bro, somebody write out there that they hate fuck, okay? Somebody write a I don't want to write it, because I don't ship it. But if you ship it out there, write it. And tag me in it. And I want to read it.
It's like me and Misha. We're on the same team, but it hates me.
You're about
Yeah,
to,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
We're about to.
Ruby, you are the
do
Felix.
not write-
Ruby, you
I've
are
got
the
a
Felix
problem.
to
Do not
my
write-
Scout.
Aw, thanks,
Aw.
Misha. Just murdered them in the book. Do not write fanfiction of me and Misha fucking.
No.
Misha is a pure character.
Misha's a pure character. Rascal, on the other
Misha's
hand.
not looking.
We don't know
Misha's-
anything about Ruby.
Misha's in the other room playing
Wait.
Xbox.
Do I wait? Is my permission with Rascal or Misha?
For what?
Yes.
For the Scout and Felix thing? Figure that one out on your own.
No.
Oh, it would be Rascal.
Wow, that took a while. That took a while.
I
literally
was
started
checking
seeing
my
something.
phone. I was checking my
Oh
phone.
my god!
Oh my god, you're on your phone while we're recording a
I
podcast.
no, because I had a
I'm
because
playing with a flip knife.
Ruby doesn't know who Felix
Come on.
is.
That's
The
true.
character
So I was
from
gonna
your book,
Is that
right?
part-
well, yeah, but this is the general vibe of how much of a dick Felix is.
This is the general
Bump.
vibe of his dick.
It was the thing I had to read on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I've read it.
Which has been reworded because that was the first like time I wrote it out when I sent it to you. But like, yeah,
God, I
Felix.
want to do the audiobook so bad because it'd be so bad.
Because like Felix's whole thing is he thought the team was perfect with the three of them. They don't need a little like 3 foot tall Fennec Fox playing Robin Hood trying to better himself
Prince
to like
Robin
become
Hood.
a liability. Spoilers. I'm just kidding. That's revealed in the
Damn.
first sentence.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that's literally. the
So yeah,
premise.
Felix is a dick and does not like Scout. And if somebody wants to write where they hate fuck, I'm not gonna say no. Scout is a power bottom though. Keep that in mind.
Damn, herd chef.
Herd chef. And on that bombshell, that's gonna be the end of our episode. I have the Patreon pulled up, and we have a new Patreon.
Another
Wow.
Patreon hits the tap.
Wow. No, God, what is up with
What? What is happening?
That's so loud. I thought I'd try different
That's
music,
not-
and it's
oh.
just so much.
Oh my god. Why is that one so long?
Read the Patreon.
Hold on,
Real sad.
I need to turn that down slightly.
Okay, turn
that
me
was
down.
really loud.
Okay.
It was. I was not expecting that. Okay, ready?
It is down. Okay. Thank you so much to Carissa PNB, Golden Fennec, Scarlet Jane Fox, Key, Webster, Alistair the Hyena, Penstamon, Thake, Quaddle, Bogey Bravo, Blue Pack Wolf, Argo, Mighty Halfman, Amberion, Zombie. The cut is killing me every time. Zombie Brains, Loriafia, Landon Ying, Sycamore, Heartless Hero, Pip the Badger, Rays. Feet. There's more.
I would. Okay,
One
I was like,
run
oh,
it back.
shit,
Run it
loud.
back. Run it back. Theo Firefox, Coraline R, Kai, Quint, and Steam Pony, and Ankara. Thank you so much to our Patreons. We love you guys. Except for one of you. One of you we hate.
That's
Figure
true.
out who. I'm kidding.
Comment
No,
below.
it's not true. No.
Imagine.
Us infighting in the Patreons. No.
Imagine Dragon.
Imagine dragging these nuts. All right. Yeah, that's going to be the end of our episode. I have to go stream in like 20 minutes.
I didn't eat lunch, so I should probably eat
I was going to
something
say,
later, huh?
and I got to go pee. I got to empty the old
I'm right
bladder.
here.
That's wild, Solace. Are you even into that?
Nope. It's
Okay.
a joke, though.
Anyway.
I've always been somebody, you know, if it's shocking, you just say it for the meme.
Yeah, man. That's
like,
how it
like,
starts.
how we want to fuck Kovu.
That's how that starts.
Do I
That's how
want
it
to fuck
starts.
Kovu?
No, Kovu's too much of a whiny bitch for me, honestly.
He is kind of. Is
He's
he? I
definitely-
haven't seen it in a while.
Deception.
Anyway.
Disgrace.
Well, yeah.
But like the confidence and spirit, I can understand. Nala is the OG
bombshell,
though.
dude.
Nala is, as a gay man, Nala is the OG.
I don't like horses. They scare me. They're terrifying animals. So that doesn't. So spirit, like I can't get past that he's
Yeah.
a horse.
Yeah. Anyway, please, for the love of God, we're wrapping up the episode. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Run as fast as you can.
Turn it.